Welcome, welcome, welcome to our global party. I'm your host for tonight. My name is Laleh Hancock, and we are going together to create new possibilities for letting everything contribute to us as well as make us money. And before we get started, first I want to thank you all for being here, and so many of you guys that aren't even here yet and might be watching this in the future, and send my total gratitude for our amazing translators. We have many languages that are going on live right now. And I really wonder, for the languages that wanted to come and play together tonight, what you guys are doing, and creating that we may never know or we may know. So before we get started, some of you guys are actually very, very new, and this is your first time on a Zoom with me. And I just wanted to share that I'm an Access Consciousness Facilitator and have been in business for almost 30 years. So I do a little bit of a lot of everything. And the tools I'm going to share tonight is a combination of tools from Access Consciousness and the clearing statement we're going to use, as well as my own personal experiences in life. And I'm going to use this little wacky sentence called the clearing statement, and it's right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And I'm going to use it after asking questions. We're going to bring up energies, we're going to bring up ideas, we're going to bring up things, words, those crazy monkey talks that you may have had in the past, and just say the clearing statement and allow it to just dissipate. Allow it to be like a magic wand that just goes boom, bye-bye. And, it's really interesting. This call actually got scheduled because I was going to do it in Cyprus on the north side. And my wonderful Turkish friends was really looking at what can I contribute, and us coming together, what can we contribute to what's happening financially in Turkey. But I'm always looking not to one country, but I'm really looking at the contribution we can be to the world. And with that conversation actually opened up more doors to not having this be something that we do in one place, but invite different languages, invite different countries to come, and together, what can we together create in the world that's never existed before, that allows us to truly receive from everything? And when I talk about everything, I mean everything. Everything you ever thought was good, everything you thought was bad, everything you thought was terrible, everything you thought was mean, as well as the gifts of the earth. The flowers, the plants, the trees, and the clouds, the sunset, jewelry, everything. Because you know what? What if you actually came on this planet because you knew you could receive from everything? You knew that there was so much more available, and you were here to open those doors, to let others know, never give up, never stop, and always be willing to have more. So letting everything make you money, I know might have been a trigger to some of you saying, oh, this is a money call. And yes, it can be a money call. But I also would like to invite you to a different level of receiving that includes money, but can be so much more than money. And thank you, Dimitri, who's being a gift here and putting lots of information in the chat. So what do I even mean when I say money? because that's the first place I'd like to actually start. All of us learn different things about money. So, what are your definitions? What did you learn from your mother, your father, your grandparents, your uncles, your aunts, your teachers, society about what money is? What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it taste like? And all of those definitions, I'm going to now ask you, would you be willing, while the time we are together, to consider, you know what? That's okay if I have that definition, but right now, what if I'm willing to actually let all those definitions go? Would you guys be willing, just for an hour, you're with me? Let it all go.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Right, wrong, good and bad, pun, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And that's it. We ask a question. We allow the energies to come up, whatever they are, whatever those definitions are, whatever the points of views are. And we use this magic wand and say, bye-bye, see you later. I don't need you anymore. And open up more doors for us to actually be able to choose what else we would like to choose.
It was really translating, eh?
Does someone have a question? No? Okay, cool. So one of the things about definition is that definitions, by its own definition, means that you have to define something to look like something or be something. You actually have to take the energies of what it is in the world as it's flowing and halt it, solidify the energy so it becomes stuck, and say, okay, this is what you look like now. So anytime you're looking at anything in your life, whether it's, hey, I'd like to grow my life, I'd like to grow my business, I'd like to have more nurturing relationships, I'd like to have actually more money. The first place you have to be willing to start is all the definitions. So how many definitions do you have of money? And how many definitions do you have of you having money? Tricked you, huh? So all those definitions, would you now be willing to destroy and create all of them? Right, wrong, good and bad, pun, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So you guys, what does money mean to you? That's one of the questions in Right Riches, actually. The first place in the money workbook. What does money mean to you? What comes up for you guys? Give me some words. Would anyone like to actually come on live with me and ask questions? Well, I'll ask you. Hey, great. Who's that sexy I will?
Claudia.
Of course it is. I see your gorgeousness.
Okay, I'm willing.
You are willing. Let's do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what does money mean to you?
It's a bittersweet taste.
Ooh, a bittersweet taste. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So everything that is, we destroy and create it?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good and bad, pump, pock, all nine shorts, boys, beyond. So I'm just going to ask you, how old were you when you learned the meaning of money was bittersweet?
4.
Okay. And everywhere you learned it from, doesn't matter who or where, will you now be willing to be like, you know, thank you so much for this, but I'm actually going to return it to from whence it came and let it not return back to me or this reality. Return from whence it came, never to return to you or your body or this reality. Return from whence it came, never to return to your body. Right, wrong, good and bad, pump, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. And would you send consciousness to everywhere and everyone who bought that as real, just like you did?
Yes.
Awesome. Now remember, when you send it to the sender or that point, you're really not sending it to a person. You're sending it to the energy, the original energy that created it and made it be this point of creation. And you say, okay, energy, you no longer have to be solidified anymore. Now you can dissipate and be molecules that are now movable again. So what does that mean to you, my friend?
Well, this is going back further still. It's before I was even born. And it is a sense of this planet doesn't require any money. Beings don't require any money.
Okay. Cool.
And that's another, it's a fat lie, but there's more in it.
All right. So all of those definitions and everywhere you made that real for you ever, or ever you were perceiving it real for others and made it real for you, we just trying to create all that.
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good and bad, pump, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond. So what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about other people's definition of money?
Wow.
By the way, just because I'm talking to my friend here doesn't mean that the question still applies to all of you guys. So whatever that comes up for you, would you now be willing to destroy and create all of it? Any thoughts, feelings, emotions, sensation, any kind of intensity, anything that comes up, would you now be willing to say, you know what? No more for me. I'm going to return it from whence it came, never to return to me, my body, this reality. Return from whence it came, never to return to me or this reality. Return from whence it came, never to return to me or this reality. Right, wrong, good and bad, pump, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond.
It's a lot clearer now.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
So,
Laleh, could we go through the dimensions? Because this is what's showing up now. There's a lot of layers or space where this is locked into as well.
All right. So so how many definitions of money have you perceived to be real? And all the lifetime, space, dimensions, realities where you have made it real for you, will you now please destroy and create all of it?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good and bad, pump, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. Okay, I got to do more. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys, somewhere, somehow, you make commitments to things. You make oaths to something. You say, you know what? I'm going to marry this problem. You make these commitments. So now, Claudia, would you be willing to revoke, recant, renounce, denounce, destroy, and create all the oaths, vows, commitments, fealties, swearings, promises, blood oaths, contracts, marriages, obligations you've made to anything or anyone?
And loyalties.
Oh, and loyalties. Oh, loyalties. All of those. Would you now be willing to destroy and create all of them?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good and bad, ponpoc, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Yeah, how does it get even better? Okay. Now, just for a moment, you guys, tap into your bodies. Be aware of what it is your body's giving you information about too. Because letting everything just contribute to you starts with your body and the information that it becomes aware of. So do you notice, what do you notice, Claudia? What do you notice in your body right now from, now, not how it was earlier?
No, it's a tightness in the back, just above the sacrum.
Okay, cool. Is that yours?
No.
Okay, so that's the other thing. There's a lot of things our bodies become aware of, and not always are they ours.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's my neighbors.
Your neighbor? You're such a kind neighbor.
It's unbelievable, huh?
Well, it's totally believable. So 98 to 99% of all your thoughts, feelings, emotions, intensities, points of views, any kind of pain, suffering, whatever, usually doesn't belong to you. But you have this amazing organism called your body that can hear, that can perceive, that can receive information from all around, not just your neighbor, but could be from a distance away. And all it's saying is, Claudia, guess what? You are amazing. You have capacities and abilities. And you're like, oh, I have pain. No. I'm telling you, your neighbor has pain. Oh, I have pain? No. I'm telling you, ask, who does it belong to? All right. Now that your body's giving you this information, it's not just about returning it to the sender. But would you now be willing to actually destroy and create the definitions of what you have to this energy?
Oh, yeah. That's a new one for me. That's a new one.
Okay. So all those definitions, if you destroyed and created them, right, wrong, good, bad, pump, all night, shorts, boys, and beyonds, then it's just energy. Now with your body, with your feet, with your knees, with your hips, with your full body, would you allow that energy and the energy of the earth, just that restoring that communion with the earth, to come and join you and allow you now to use this energy to your advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
It's totally new.
Yeah. We've been talking about this the last 7 days in Germany. My amazing people, they went to a lot of places the last 7 days.
Yay!
They created some magic and lots of awareness and lots of sexiness too. So if you no longer had to make the intensity, bless you, a wrongness, what could this intensity actually contribute to your receiving from everything and allowing it to make you money?
So I have a question. If I am receiving the intensity of this energy and letting it expand in my body, not expand my body, but in my body, then I'm aware that this is actually the energy of money and sexuality.
Cool. How does it get better than that? Now remember, that's what you will perceive based on what your body and information your body. It might be different for me. It might be different for other people who are on, like those two party girls right there, you know, having a drink while they're chitter-chatting and waiting at the airport, hanging out on the Zoom. We all are going to perceive things differently. But what if you didn't even define it as intensity anymore either? If you no longer had a definition of any of the energy, it's just energy. And your body has no points of view and the earth has no point of view. That's why the earth doesn't say, hey, you're being bad or good. The earth's like, hi, I'm here to contribute to you. Hi, I don't care what you did 5 minutes ago. Hi, here's some energy for you. Here's the gifts that I'm contributing to you. And somewhere along the way, we bought these energies as being good or bad, right or wrong. We made them to where they're easy or hard. But all they are is different kinds of energies that are here to contribute. And now,
Can I ask a question? So basically what I'm hearing now is the earth has been contributing to me. I've been picking up everything around me and I've started to define that into something which it might not be.
Possibly.
Yes, that makes sense.
Because we would not want you defining what I just said either.
Yes.
But trust in you that, you know what, you're going to ask questions. And as you have sensations, you will say, oh, body, what information are you giving me?
Yes, I've been doing that throughout the day today, but it's sort of running against an invisible wall,
Mm-hmm.
not receiving, perceiving what it actually is, because I was trying to define it yet again.
And most of the time, there are no words. It's an
Right.
energy. And the more we try to figure it out, the more we have to take this free energy and bring it, confine it, restrict it, make it look like a little box and say, oh, that's what you are.
Mhm.
Instead of, I will have that, please. I will have that, please. I will have that, please. I will have that. I will have it all, because all those energies are going to contribute to me. All those energies are going to allow me to receive all the gifts of the universe.
Wow.
And what else is possible?
Wow. That opens up some more magic and whatever else it might be.
So how does it
Thank
get
you.
better than that?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're so welcome. So welcome.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, now you guys, please also pay attention to you and your body. What's your body sharing with you? Is there more space? Is there less space? Is something there that your body wants you to pay attention to? Okay, I love bodies, and I'm also a right body for you facilitator. So I bring up bodies a lot in everything. But your body is the key to you actually having everything and receiving from everything. So it's like these baby steps that we can take with our bodies to say, you know what? Instead of me defining, you're telling me that you have pain, let me ask you a question. What information are you giving me? Okay, the next question, is it mine? Someone else's? Something else's? And then if it's yours, what if it can be yours? You can hold on to it as long as you like, but maybe as you're asking the question, it doesn't matter if it's yours. So is it someone else's? Is it something else? If it's someone else, it's not about you holding on to it. It's about you saying, okay, I return it to the sender with consciousness attached. So I allow it to go to that point of creation, wherever it was, whatever lifetime, space, dimension, and reality it was. I let it have consciousness so it allows to blow up. And now, what else is possible? Because then now you allow that consciousness to exist in the whole universe. So if somebody had a knee pain and you let go and went to that point of creation, you may have 400, 500 or more thousand people around the world that wake up going, it's a miracle. My knee pain is gone. But what it actually was is they had also bought it as real. They had bought it as it was theirs. So when it was gone from that point of creation, it no longer exists for anyone. Now, some people can say, you know what? I had knee pain yesterday. I don't today. What's wrong with me? There must be something wrong. I have a knee pain. And then they'll recreate it. Okay, so it's a choice. But now the energies are out in the universe and the contributions there with consciousness. And then they get to choose. Okay, so I got a question in the chat. I'm going to ask if you guys are on. I ask that you will be live because it's so much easier for me to facilitate and ask you questions live than just a question that pops in the chat written. So would you be willing to actually unmute and ask your question?
Yeah, hi Laleh. This is Debarati over here from India.
Oh, welcome, welcome.
Hi. And, I just hopped onto your call now. It's the first time I'm like, on your Zoom. I follow you on Facebook and all. So how did I get so lucky
How
that,
did I
I
get
was
so
awake and I jumped on this call. So,
Yeah.
Laleh, what's been happening is that I've been creating a lot of polarity. It's like, okay, I'm doing the tools, everything. There's this space opening up and possibilities showing up. And then all of a sudden, it just seems as if, I'm creating all this polarity and I'm getting into, creating all these parallel dichotomous universes that constantly keeps me in this conflict. I'm like, I know that I'm not supposed to be bringing this polarity, but then I guess I'm being so aware of the polarity around me, that half of the time I'm just returning it back to sender. And after a certain time, I'm like, what the hell, man? What's actually happening? So, that's the time when I just become very contracted. And, so how can I be in a constant state where there is no polarity? How can I just stop being stupid?
Wait. Okay, hold on. Can you actually give me an example of what you mean? But the first thing I'm going to invite you to, okay,
Okay.
is that if you judge you for anything, okay, a mistake
Right.
that you think you made or anything else, anywhere you go into judgment or you go into wrongness of you, you literally have to take the infinite size of you, shrink to the smallest little teeny tiny little dot, put you in a box so that you can only do it the way this reality does it, which is right and wrong, good and bad, like in that reality of limitation, definition, judgment. So instead be like, hey, I'm so awesome. I keep putting myself in this situation. I'm bright. I'm very bright. So now I know, okay, now what can I choose that will allow me to actually step into my reality and not this reality?
Wow.
Give me one example, and then we can actually make it be more relevant to
Okay.
what you
So
got.
I've been a banker for the past 10 years. Okay. But recently I quit this job because it used to just feel so heavy, the aggressive sales pressure. I was doing very good, okay, with the awards and everything, but I was not happy, I was just not happy. And leaving this job was such a conscious decision I made. But somehow, it's just been a couple of days that I left this job, but having worked for 10 years in a, hardcore sales profile. So I know I'm happy, but then, there's this polarity that creeps in that, probably I didn't do the right thing. Probably, I can just feel projections of other people, and I'm getting into this, hole in which I'm trying to create unease in my body as well to fill up that space that has opened up for me. So I know I need to step into newer possibilities, but then I think I'm like 10 steps forward, then again, 3 steps backward. That's the feeling that I've been getting.
Wait, I got to stop you right there.
Yeah.
Okay. You made a choice that brought you joy, and that's the choice that you desired. And then you perceive the judgments of others, and that's what you mean by dichotomy?
Yeah, it's like, I'm in a double thing that, did I do the right thing? Did I not?
Yes, but wait. Okay, there's hope here.
Okay. Wow, how does it get any better than this?
How psychic are you?
A lot. I'm like very energetically loud, okay?
Okay, so everything you're hearing that's a judgment, that's making you doubt, which is a distractor. There's these implants that are there to distract you. And it's anger, rage, hate, and all these like guilt and all these other energies that are these low frequencies. Energy. They're there to distract you. So how many people's heads are you aware of?
A lot. I
Okay.
mean, seriously, it's like an energetic discussion I'm having with all these, different people all around.
Wait. What if it's a possibility and those things that let you make money off of them?
Oh, wow. Never
Yes.
thought of that.
Yes. So here's what you do, okay?
Okay.
You ask
Okay.
a question.
Right.
You say, who does this belong to?
Right. Yeah, I do that a lot. Otherwise, I'll just go crazy.
Okay.
So I keep doing that. Yeah.
Okay. But if you're happy and then you become sad immediately, or you go into wrongness, or you go into why did I do this? That means you're aware of other people.
Yeah. Right.
Now you can say, oh, I can receive their judgments if I have no point of view that it's a judgment. Allow the energy to be part of my receiving even greater.
Wow.
And then I say, let me give them in their head my phone number, my website, my email, and they can call me and be my new clients.
Wow. That was so light and fun. Seriously, yeah. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Because let me tell you,
wow.
if you desire to make more money, if you desire to do anything greater in your life, the first thing you're going to be aware of is everybody else's jealousy and awareness and judgment. Blah, 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 which is all the distractor implants that we don't even have to focus on. Instead, don't make it go away, because then you push your new clients away. No.
Yeah.
Now say, interesting point of view. I have this point of view.
Right.
And all the definitions I have that this is good or bad or right or wrong, I'm going to destroy and create all of them.
Yes.
How can I utilize their energy to my advantage?
Wow. Yes.
Yeah. So I wonder how much your bank account is sending them to you.
Wow. So the more judgments I receive, more richer I become. That's it. So barriers down.
Yes, baby. And then you can just say, whenever you get that in your head that says, oh, you shouldn't have done that. You should not have quit your job, girl. That's not good.
Yeah.
Laugh with it, okay?
Seriously, yeah.
And then say, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Wow. Even hearing these words make me happy.
Yay! And then say, I'll have more, please, universe. I will have more, and more.
Wow. Yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Really.
And feel free to send money to my bank account too, okay?
Yeah, surely. Oh God, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Really. You just like, I was feeling so contracted. I'm like all expand, I can just feel the expansion all around.
Okay, wait. On that note though, how much of that contraction was yours?
Like, not mine. Just a bit, just a bit was mine.
Cool. That's cool. But ask yourself, what percentage of this is awareness?
Okay.
Because then you'll realize you can't make awareness go away.
Yeah.
But if you're willing to be more space with your body, okay? This is about the partnership with you and your body. How much space can my body and I occupy not to be impacted, affected, or impinged by other people's universes?
Wow.
And then wrong, good and bad, pump up all night shorts.
Yeah.
Yep. Because then it's not about you letting their stuff affect you, but it's about you being aware. Then now you know, how can I use this to my advantage? How can I use this to grow my business? How can I use this to have more fun today?
Wow. Yes.
And whatever else that you desire.
Perfect. Done. I'm gonna ask these questions.
How do you get better?
How does it get even better than this? Thank you so much. I'm so happy I hopped on this call.
Yay, me too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
So wait, somebody else was talking. Hello.
Yay.
Hello.
So we have beautiful
friend.
one Sabine and the other Sabine.
Hello, Sabina.
So we are like a bunch of people here listening to you.
Yay. How does it
And yay! And Sabine has a question, so I'm gonna translate while we're doing that. Is that okay?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So what's your was ist deine Frage?
Wie kann ich finanziell unabhängig werden?
How she can be unabhängig nochmal?
Become financially independent.
Yeah, independent. Yeah, financially independent. Yeah, I need help.
Ohne meine Sicherheit zu verlieren.
Without being like insecure, you know, without losing her security.
Okay. Does she have a full-time job right now?
Hast du einen Vollzeitjob?
32 Stunden in der Klinik. Es ist ein sehr starkes System, aber es gibt mir Sicherheit.
Also ist es ein fester Job? Ja.
Ist ein bester Job,
Yeah,
ja.
it's yes.
Okay, cool. Can you ask her, just because we're translating, I want to make sure the words are there. Does she say financial security?
Mhm.
Okay. Can you ask her, what does financial security mean to you?
Was bedeutet Sicherheit finanzieller für dich?
Zum Beispiel, dass ich mir eine Wohnung leisten könnte, dass ich wirklich die Wünsche, ich lebe gut.
So she lives good, but like that she can afford like an apartment, for example.
Mehr
Finanzielle Sicherheit.
mehr Freiheit.
More freedom.
Yes. Ja,
Okay.
mehr Reisen.
Just to travel more. Just more.
Gotcha. Okay. Does she have the German translation in her ear, so she's translating, or are you translating? You are. Okay, cool.
I am translating, yeah.
Okay, cool. Can you just ask her, how many definitions do you have of the lies of this reality of what financial reality is?
Was finanzielle Sicherheit ist.
Ich glaube, das verstehe ich nicht mal.
She doesn't understand it even when I say it.
That's even better. That's even better. Ask her, did a number pop up in her head?
Ist eine Zahl in deinem Kopf aufgetaucht?
Was ich an Gehalt bekomme.
Nein, an Definition.
Nee.
An Definition.
Das, was ich dir eben erzählt habe. Ist einfach nur boom. Irgendwas
And it
hochgekommen.
might be energy. It might not be words. That's okay.
Keine Worte und das ist auch okay.
Ja, Energie ist da, es macht mich eng, es macht mir Angst. Es macht
It
mich eng.
scares her and makes her tight.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. So ask her, when things get really crazy around her, does she get
Also wenn Sachen
calm, cool, and collected, or does she panic?
Verrückt sind.
genau verrückt dich rum sind,
Ja.
wirst du dann ruhig oder gehst du in die Panik?
Ich gehe in die Panik.
She's panicking.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay. Translators, you do not have to translate that, but
Please.
okay. Whose world is she in right now?
In wessen
Hers,
Welt?
someone else, or somewhere else?
Deine oder etwas anderes?
I got
Ich glaube,
somewhere.
meine. I think in my world.
Oh, she speaks.
My,
Another German person who doesn't speak English.
in my little world.
I love it. Every German I talk to finally speaks English.
You're magic.
I tried.
Okay, all right, that's better. Okay, so what have you defined as the world of you
Was hast du definiert als die Welt von dir?
that is actually not the world of you?
Nicht die Welt von dir ist, die du bist.
And everything that is, would you now be willing to actually destroy and create all those definitions
All diese Definitionen,
Ja.
that you bought as real for you,
als real für dich,
Yes.
and any that you impelled on others?
all das, was du über andere gestülpt.
weil die anderen Definitionen. Mhm. Ja.
Okay, ich verstehe es zwar auch nicht ganz, aber ja.
She's like,
But yes.
Good and bad, all night, shorts, boys and beyond. Actually, it's not about you trying to understand it, because some of these questions are actually going to go and mess with your mind.
Nimm dahin und einfach machen mit deinem Verstand Schabernack.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But just perceive, is when I ask you the question,
Wenn ich dir
how
die Frage
many,
stelle,
who's, okay, wait, look, there's so much energy here. Okay. So how many lies and whose lies are you using to create your financial reality?
Realität.
Okay. Every,
I only feel wie heißt
Contraction?
Angst? Contraction and
scarcity.
scarcity.
Angst.
yeah.
Being
So,
fear.
so is that all yours? Or are you very aware of it?
Ich bin einfach nur sehr gewahr darüber.
Ich glaube, es ist meins. I think it's my own.
Okay, cool. Okay. Right, wrong, good and bad, pump, buckle, night, shorts, way down. Okay, so it's okay if it's yours. Is it working for you?
Funktioniert das für dich?
In my little world, it's functional. Yes.
Okay, so would you like to live in your little world?
Möchtest du in deiner kleinen
Nein, sonst wäre ich nicht hier.
No, otherwise she wouldn't be here.
Okay, but then she has to also be willing to let go of what she's holding onto in her little world.
Also du musst auch gewillt sein, das loszulassen, was du festhältst in deiner kleinen Welt.
See, if you keep the same points of views and definitions, how will you allow the new possibilities to even come alive?
Wie wirst du dann diese neuen Möglichkeiten erlauben, einfach ins Leben zu kommen, wenn du daran festhältst?
Ich würde gerne die Angst loslassen, weil ich bin jetzt in Sicherheit und ich kannte Unsicherheit und es war
So
stressig.
she would like to let go of the fear, and she's secured now, but she would like to let go of it, but because this is something that she knows, and the other one is like stressful for her.
Yeah, this is the thing. If she thinks her environment right now is good or works now, then she has to define it and put it in a box that this is the best it's going to get.
Also wenn deine Umgebung jetzt für dich funktioniert, dann musst du es in eine Box reinstecken und sagen, hey, das ist das Beste, was ich bekomme. Ich schließe es ein.
Okay. Es ist ja nicht schlecht, aber ich denke, es geht noch mehr.
It's not bad, but I think there is more possible.
Okay, great. So how does it get even better than that?
Besser als das.
Are you willing to actually allow even more things contribute to your life and living?
Dir beitragen in deinem Leben.
Ja. Yes.
Yes, awesome. All right, so everywhere you've made it real that this is the best it's going to get, will you destroy and create all of that?
Überall, wo du das real gemacht hast, dass es das Beste ist, was dir passieren kann, möchtest du das jetzt zerstören.
Yes, absolut.
Right, good and bad, pump, buckle, night, shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Now, what if there is no financial freedom?
Was, wenn es keine finanzielle Freiheit gibt?
What if that is actually a lie?
Das eigentlich eine Lüge ist.
What if there is financial choice?
Was, wenn es finanzielle Wahlen gibt?
And you get to choose every day what your financial reality can be like today.
Heute.
Oh yeah, thank you. So it's about gratitude for what you have and where you are.
Yeah.
Okay? Even if you have €1, $1, 1 yen in your bank account, ask, thank you so much for what I have.
Das, was ich habe.
Yeah.
Now what other possibilities are available I haven't even considered?
Die ich noch nicht mal in Betracht gezogen habe.
Yeah.
Where can I go? Who can I talk to add more possibilities to my life?
Hinzuzufügen zu meinem Leben.
Ja, das ist gerade das Thema bei mir.
That's a topic for her.
But it has to also start with your willingness to look beyond where you are now.
Damit anfangen, mit deiner Willigkeit, darüber hinaus zu schauen, wo du gerade jetzt.
So one of the questions we ask is, what would you like your life to be like in 5 years?
Also eine der Fragen, die wir stellen, ist, wie möchtest du dein Leben in 5 Jahren haben?
And we say 5 years because for most people, they can't think anymore.
Dann können sie nicht mehr denken.
Ja. Ich habe eine Vorstellung, halbtags in der Klinik zu arbeiten.
I do have a thought about working only like half days.
Weil ich die Sicherheit mir noch wichtig ist.
Because this being secured is important for her still.
Aber nebenbei ein freies Arbeiten mit Menschen.
But besides that, she would like to have like a free working with humans.
Und da drin meine Erfüllung finde, dahin meine Fähigkeiten leben kann. Also immer die auch sind.
Whatever her capacities and abilities are, she would like to live those.
Great. So you can just say, okay, I'm so grateful for my job at the clinic. Now, what would it take for me to have the space to generate, create, and actualize more than the clinic?
Yeah.
Then you start to have ideas. Then you start to perceive energies.
Yeah.
But it's not about just letting go what you have right now that's working for you. It's about letting what is working for you also generate and create energy that allows even more to get created.
Yeah.
Okay. So, for example, would you be willing to let the hospital contribute to you?
Yes.
Okay. Would you be willing to talk to the walls and the curtains and the beds and the patients and their bodies?
Okay.
And say, I'm so grateful for you.
Okay.
I am so grateful. Now what else is possible for me to gift and receive with you?
Okay.
Gratitude is one of the most amazing energies in the universe. It allows you to be you and not live in this reality. It allows you to actually be able to create and generate beyond this reality. So I'm here in Frankfurt. I had one day I had to pick a hotel where I'm going to stay for tonight. And one of my sexy friends recommended a hotel. She might be sitting here translating for you right now.
These ladies.
Yay! Did you get it? Oh my God, so nice.
And it was so interesting because I'm only here for a few hours. I could have just picked one room that was whatever the regular room was, and it was gorgeous and beautiful. But I asked my body, which one would create greater for me and my daughter and would contribute to the world? And it was to pick one that was higher, so I get to see the skyline.
Oh, wow.
And more space. And then as soon as we got here, they said, oh my God, congratulations, we're upgrading you.
Also herzlichen Glückwunsch, wir upgraden dich. Besseres Zimmer. Wow.
Super.
Because when I included my body gave me information of what we could create. And then it allows it to go with the molecules of the universe. And the universe said, you know what? I want to gift you even more. So we have I mean, all the rooms here are gorgeous.
Yes.
But we have this, we're on the 23rd floor, and we have the most amazing view of every single building in Frankfurt. And I had to post this on my Facebook because the sunset was so gorgeous. And then afterwards, it was even more beautiful. I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you see this?
Yeah,
Yes,
yes,
we can.
Oh my God. It's so beautiful. Like, it's breathtaking.
That's the point. What if the sunset can make you money? What if these buildings can contribute to you and your body and allow you to receive from it, not just money, but with money? And one thing about letting you receive from everything is the willingness to also let your money make you money. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna take you guys off now. Okay. Thank you. If you guys want to mute. But one of the things that I really would like to share is, if there's anything I can share with you about receiving from everything, it's first start with gratitude. Gratitude for you, as crazy as you are, as amazing as you are, as terrible as you think you are. Just be grateful for you, because that's your starting point, okay? And then be grateful for everything you've ever chosen, every problem you've ever had, every solution you think you've ever had, every car you've ever had, every house, every boyfriend, every wife, whatever it is. Because when you have that gratitude and you're willing to be grateful for everything, it allows this energy that just exudes through the whole world. And when you think it's a problem, guess what you got to do? You actually have to be in that energy of problem, and then the matching energy is you creating more problem. So everywhere you are choosing to stay in the problem and the energy of that, instead of the possibility energy, would you be willing to destroy and create all that? Oh, kitties. Oh, kitties come to these events. I love it. See, the cats are showing us, go with possibility. Don't go with problems. What you think, you shall create. So even if you don't think it in words, if you are perceiving someone else's problem and you think it's yours, guess what you're going to do? You're going to create it. So instead, be like, oh, it's not a problem. It's an energy. And if I was willing to destroy and create all my definitions, if I was willing to actually destroy and create all the points of views, whether they're mine or not, what can I be and do with this energy? How can I use it to my advantage? What else can I add to my life and living? Because you guys, that's what it is. The more you desire to have, you have to be willing to go into that energy of what would I like to add to my life and living? And do it from the space of 5 years from now. Oh, you're so welcome. Because when you do it from now, how?
Na,
Does someone have a question?
ik weet niet. Lass Lichting schalten. Ich sehe nicht.
I don't know who this is.
Angela, do you have a question?
Okay, cool. Oh, yay. Blowing your world. I like it. Let's blow more worlds. Yay. And you're so welcome, Anne Sophie. So gratitude. Destroy and create the definitions and points of views. Change those energies and allow you to actually receive those energies. And what you're going to perceive is going to be so different than before. There'll be things, you'll look at buildings, you're like, I never noticed how beautiful this building was. Because before, you saw it through the eyes of your judgments. You saw it through the eyes of the problems. But now that there's possibilities, you actually allow you to perceive how much this lamp wants to contribute to you. See, it's so pretty. It's pretty. And everything, your phone desires to contribute to you. Your computer contributes to you. Jewelry contributes to you. Lipstick, it contributes for many, many reasons. But the minute we go into judgment, the minute we go into trying to figure it out and where we went wrong, we take the infiniteness and the possibilities and we shrink it to the smallest, ittiest, bittiest way possible. And then we get into the figuring it out stage of A plus B equals C. No, it's you can create beyond the definition of A plus B equals C. And yours will be very different than mine. Yours will be very different than the other possibilities that someone else can be and do and create. But when you're willing to be that, you now introduce these energies to the whole world. Whole world. So I'm wondering, what has been desiring to gift to you? The now is available for you to choose and to have. Anything you've chosen that doesn't allow that, would you now be willing to destroy and create all of it?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good and bad, POD and POC, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond. Yeah. All right, you guys, we have a couple more minutes left. I do want to come back to what does money mean to you. It's a very powerful tool. And if you guys have done the How to Become Money workbook, you'll know that Gary actually recommends doing the book every 2 weeks. Your points of views will change. Your financial reality will change. And please acknowledge the changes. When you acknowledge, you get yourself out of this seeking and waiting mode, and you allow things to expand and grow, and you allow them to exponentialize. So take those words of, you know what? I don't even have to know all the changes that occurred. I'm perceiving something's different. I'm going to acknowledge everything that I'm being right now, everything I'm doing right now, everything I'm having right now, and I'm going to acknowledge all of it, and allow it to just expand even greater. And when you do, your bank account has the possibility of growing too. Because with acknowledgement comes so much, including cash, including money, which money is not just cash. So what does money mean to me is a question you want to keep asking. And all those energies that come up, all those words that come up, destroy and create all of them. And then also ask, okay, now what else is possible with this energy? Where else can I add it to my life and living? Where else can I add it to the sessions that I'm having, the facilitation that I'm doing? Because you will allow it to grow and expand beyond what you can imagine. All right. Well, we've come to the end of our day here, and I'm so grateful for you guys. And what else is possible? Truly, what else is possible we've never, ever chosen or considered. And to learn more, if you guys haven't known, accessconsciousness.com has lots of great things. There's lots of classes, lots of different possibilities with facilitators all around the world. And if you go to accessconsciousness.com/Laleh Hancock, you'll see a bunch of my classes coming up. And if it would be fun, come play. My business, one of them is called Global Wellness for All. And Global Wellness, Facebook has all of our events, even the ones that aren't in the Access site, because they're these one-off classes, and we do lots of fun things. And then also, if you would like, I have a series called Grow Your Business Bites. and it's with my other business called Bella Pimo. And if you go to Grow Your Business Bites, there's videos available, and we'll get all those links out to you guys. They're free, and they come into your mailbox every week with a new tool, and it's usually 3 or 4 minutes long. They're quickie bites. So, very grateful for you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah. And just remember, if you guys play this over and over again, you actually allow it to keep going and giving and giving and giving and giving and giving some more. So give us about 24 hours to get the replays out, because we do have 6 or 7 different languages. But other than that, I am so grateful for you guys. Thank you for coming, because your energy, whether you were on live or not, what you allowed us to actually generate and create, we'll never know, because it's beyond our imagination.
Thank you. Thank you, Laleh.
Thank you.
I so look
Thank
forward to
you.
hearing from you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, you guys. Thank you. Translators, you can stop your recordings now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.